I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Corner doing dope.
Make it clap. Make it clap.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat, written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty dickheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Thursday. It's my Friday, May 22nd, 2025. And this is episode number 945 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey! Hello! Hi! How are you? Good to see ya, folks. Well, we almost got it in before 2:30. Oh, so close. So freaking close. You want to know what I was doing today? The most disgusting shit I've ever done. Let me tell you something. When you live in this neighborhood that I live in, you see some shit. All right, you see some things that make you go, kind of like as if you're on the Arsenio Hall show. Y'all remember that shit? How many of you watched? Am I that old? Are there youngsters in this chat that did not watch the Arsenio Hall show? Is there one in the chat? If you're too young to have watched the Arsenio Hall show, put a one in the chat if the Arsenio Hall show was not around for you. Put a one in the chat so I can punch you in the dick. Hey, Nate, go fuck yourself. Nate said, remember when this show started at 2:08? I'm working on it, man. I'm working on me. Let me tell you something. My biggest character flaw right now, and I really don't know how this happened, but lateness. I really don't know how I have spiraled into this lateness thing. Like, I really don't know how I've gotten into this habit of being late to everything. It is, I used to never be that way. It's this ADHD thing. That's what I blame it on. That's what my therapist said it was and is and blah, blah, blah. But it's just, it's out of control. It's gotten worse and worse as I get older. I own it. I definitely own it. For sure. For sure. No, I know you're kidding, bro. I take it with a grain of salt. I mean, you know, I'm just grinding away over here, man, trying to make my mark and make a living and doing the best I can do. I get y'all are, you know, yeah, I just appreciate the patience, you know. This is what I was doing. Okay, so we had FJ, I'm punching in the dick because he was too young. Jesus Christ. I hate FJ already. Are you serious, bro? You were too young for Arsenio? Oh, that makes me sick. Jared Taylor was too young for Arsenio. Oh my God. I hate both of you. Arsenio Hall show was good. Anyways, there was this bit on there where he would be like, things that make you go, But he had this like really long finger. Not crooked like mine either. Like, mine is shaped like a dick. You know, dicks have a little curve to them. Mine, for some reason, I don't know why it's shaped like that, but it's crooked. It's not supposed to do that. This little guy, it's not supposed to curve like that. Anyways, when was Arsenio? Jeez. Oh, shut up, Tony, you jackass. Tony said Barry was in college when Ed Sullivan's show started. You know what, Tony? Tony, I hope you get beard mites, you raggedy bitch. Oh, I was like, well, shit, did my print stop? I'm printing a cat scoop. That's what happens when you get to be almost 51 years old. You buy a 3D printer so you could be cool, and then what do you print? Cat litter scoop. Fuck my life. Yeah. I hope you get beard mites, Tony. Go fuck yourself. Arsenio Hall was when I was in high school. So I graduated in 92. There you go, Donna. 89 and 94. They brought it back for a year, 2013 to 2014. Well, that was a blip on the radar. No one noticed. I couldn't have told you that. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have guessed that. Let me see if I can fix this. Beep. Huh? 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 Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, daddy. Oh, shit, daddy. Bap. Okay, I have fucked it up. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. Uh-oh. Oh, brother. Okay, I kind of like that. I can hang with that. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Anyways. Hey, what up, Uriel? Good to see you, brother. I'm not an ageist, Mark. I'm not an ageist. Anyways, listen. Get focused, people. Focus. Focus. Today, so I missed trash week last week. Every once in a while. Hey, what up, Walt? Every once in a while, your boy will forget to take the trash out to the curb. Okay, it happens. All right. I get busy. I got a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit. I have something in the works that is pretty big, I think. It involves like this whole one-star kids concept that I'm working on. And it's not just like this. This isn't just lip service. Like this is actually like in the works. Like it's close. And I'm tying it into the comedy thing, and it's going to be a whole thing. I got a 90-day roadmap, and it's like a brand, and yeah. So anyways, so I've been really focused on that. Think Jerry Wayne Longmire, Truck Astrology. Think Kanice and Black Facts. You know, it's a brand thing I'm working on. So I forgot. Well, when you do that and you've been eating salmon and cooking a lot, well, sometimes you get nasty shit in your garbage. So the garbage stunk to all be damned for over a week. Nora was pissed because the whole garage did stink to ass. It did. It smelled like ass in the garage. It was awful. Okay. It was something awful. So we didn't miss it this week. Trash day is Wednesdays. We took that bitch out to the curb like Tuesday morning. But I noticed there was these like, not necessarily maggots, but I think they were the forming of maggots. They were like these little, I don't know. They look like sesame seeds. But I was like, that's like the precursor to maggots, I'm pretty sure. Or something bad like that. So I was like, nah. So we took the trash out. They came and got the trash. No big deal. So I was like, yeah, I got to clean that trash can. Now, pause. Let's go back in time. About 2 or 3 years ago, I remember being outside here on the front lawn or walking around, and I look across the street here, and I see that my neighbors have hired a company that comes out to clean your trash cans. And I was like, who the fuck cleans their trash cans? What a stupid ass idea. Of course, Mr. Jumps to Judgy Pants, this guy, as soon as I see something, snap judgment, no thought process, just immediate judgment. That's me, 100%. I am Mr. Judgy. You know, I'm the mayor of Pettyville. So I was just like, as soon as I saw that somebody is paying to have their trash cans cleaned, first of all, I was like, who cleans their trash cans? What a dumbass idea. It's a trash can. That's so stupid. That's dumb. And then I was like, that's some rich people shit for you right there. That is some well-to-do shit right there. Like, oh, God. That's some uppity-ass shit if I've ever seen it. Oh, my God. How dumb. Fast forward to May 22nd. Yeah. 2025 at 1:20 in the afternoon. And your boy is out there in his Crocs, some shorts, and a sleeveless shirt, looking like Larry the satellite guy, or Barry the satellite guy, Jerry the... Because, you know, maggot and shit everywhere, and the empty trash can's empty, but I didn't bring it in last night because, you know, trash day was yesterday. They came and got it. But I was like, nah, I'm not bringing that nasty bitch into this garage and then letting just flies and maggots and infested shit get everywhere. So I left it out there, and I was like, I'm going to have to clean this motherfucker. I'm going to have to clean this goddamn trash can. Because the shit was all stuck to the lids and stuck to the sides. And sure as shit, there I am, 1:20 in the afternoon, dressed like a redneck hobo, out on the driveway, cleaning my goddamn trash cans. Just the one. I say cans. Trash can. What in the fuck has happened to my life? And then it hit me. Oh! Well, this is why you pay someone to do this nasty shit. Now, what I did do is I was smart about it. What I did do, instead of going and getting, like, the, what's it called? Instead of going and getting just like a scrub brush and some Dawn dish soap or whatever. Bitch, you crazy. We have this spray bottle of Windex for your windows, to wash your windows. You hook it up to your hose and you just spray the windows, and it's supposed to, and then you just spray it off. That's what the fuck I used. Yeah, Mark said pressure washer. Yeah, I didn't want to fire up the pressure washer. It just seemed like a lot of work. Get it out, put gas in it. But I was going to get, if it didn't come clean, I was going to get the pressure washer. But I had the Windex in a bottle thing. And I have two hoses on the side. I have one hose on a reel that's attached to the wall that, you know, it's got like the auto feed thing. And so got that bitch out, and I got the Windex hose thing, sprayed the inside of the trash can with it, and then just sprayed it all down. Now I did get a scrub brush with like an extended handle, and just kind of hit the top that I could reach, and the lid. I wasn't getting down in the fucking trash can though. Lost our mind. But fucking trash can. Okay. Full disclosure. Halfway through the process. So the trash can has like all these little nooks and crannies and folds and crevices. Fucking, I'm spraying fucking splash right back in my face. Trash can juice. I was so fucking mad. Oh my God, I was so pissed. Fucking trash can juice right in my face. So pissed. Blech! Now, this was like halfway through cleaning it, so the majority of the, nasty shit was already gone, but still. God. Blech! Fuck. Still gross. Still fucking gross. God damn. It still made me gag. It still made me gag a little bit. What the fuck are we doing? That's weird. So, that was my morning. And then last night, I don't know, Joe Pro's not here to appreciate this. I think he would. Wow, it's 3:03. That's crazy. We should be starting right now. I digress. Joe Pro would appreciate this. I told you guys like last week or the week before. Barry tasted the spaghetti. That's funny, MJ. As you guys know, like, what was it, last week? I think it was like late last week, going into the weekend or whatever, the belt of my mower came off. And I had to put the drive belt on the mower came off. I was like, fuck. So let me put this back on, which I'm not the most mechanically inclined. Like, I don't work on cars. Okay. My dad and I never got up under the car and worked on them together. He worked on cars a little bit. That was not my thing. I'm not a car guy. So I don't work on cars. I'm not a bumbling fucking idiot when it comes to stuff like that. I just don't do it. I don't like, it's not like some people like love working on cars and shit. It's just not my thing. I'd rather lay on the couch, give me a laptop, and I'll do some shit there. But I had the drive belt on my lawnmower had came off. I put it back on because I needed to mow. And that took me several hours. I mean, it took me probably 5-6 hours to get it all figured out. Maybe more, maybe 7. It was a nightmare. I don't have all the proper equipment, okay? To get the drive belt on a John Deere X300, you really need to have the mower jacked up at about at least a 40-degree angle. I got that sumbitch at about 15. Not the most effective way to do it. It was just, it's whatever. I have one hydraulic jack that doesn't work. It works, but then like it was slowly, which thank God I'm smart enough to know you use jack stands when you do this shit. Because had I not, the sumbitch would have fell on my head the first time I did this. So I jacked it up as high as it could go, put jack stands under it, safety first. I looked back and the jack had, slowly crept down. But thank God the jack stands were there. So this time I did that again and, this is whatever. But I had to go down to the John Deere place a couple days ago, bought all new belts, had to buy all new pulleys because when I did it the first time, the belt came off again. I was like, fuck. And this time I figured either the belt was stretched or the pulleys were fucked because the pulley was kind of gnarled. And then I started looking at it, and it was one of the pulleys was just jacked up. Probably was not able to hold the belt in place. Anyways, last night decided I needed to get that done because I got to get the yard mowed. Started working on that at 8:30 in the evening. Got done at 3. Well, 2:30. So what is that? 6 hours? Yeah. This is a good old 6 hours of working on the lawnmower in the middle of the night. So, yay. Fun times. But got the drive belt replaced. 2 pulleys that, run the drive belt of the 4. Also replaced the deck belt. And there's another tension belt that also controlled that goes with the deck belt. So I replaced literally all the belts of my mower last night and 2 pulleys. Good times. So I was exhausted this morning. Didn't get up till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10:30. Yeah, 10:30. And then clean trash can juice. So here I am. So yeah, it's a bit of fun fucking day. Amos said, I feel you. I can change my oil and change my own brakes, but I refuse to do it. Yeah, I can change brakes. I can change oil. I've done both. I don't want to fucking do that. Like my brother-in-law, Ray, he's a deckhead. He pops in. Ray's great at that, man. Nora's dad, God rest his soul. That's what he did. He was an auto body guy. He could work on cars, man. He was amazing at that shit. Go figure. A Hispanic guy good at cars? What? What? Next, you're going to tell me Italians make good spaghetti. But yeah, Ray's a whiz on cars and shit. Not this guy. I can do it. I don't do it. Mark said, I love working on stuff like that at night. Grab a 12-pack and go to town. So relaxing. Here's the problem, though, Mark. Well, you say so relaxing, but then, I disagree for 2 reasons. Well, I will say this. The reason it was relaxing, I did put on... How come this didn't update? Oh. I just noticed that the topics weren't updated on the show. God damn it. I did put on the Oilers Stars game and watched that. So that was, it was nice to have that. I watched I basically watched NBA playoffs and NHL playoffs while doing it. So that was that part was nice. You know what I mean? And yeah, I grabbed a couple of pops. I grabbed a couple of adult beverages and hung out there in the garage while I did it. And so that part I don't disagree. But the part that I don't like is that, one, it's getting hot. So you can't just close the garage and work on it. Now, I had the fans going, you know what I mean? The problem with leaving the garage open, fucking bugs, bro. I'm not a bug guy. Okay? I don't do bugs. I don't do bugs. Them fucking June bugs and them beetles, and it's horsefly season. And I know what you're going to say, and I don't give a fuck. Them horseflies are mean, bro. Okay? These horseflies, they don't fuck around. Listen, if we ever get into war with China, if we ever go to war with China or Russia, I don't think we send our soldiers. I think we send 2 people. One, I think we should just send prisoners. Be like, we'll let you out if you live. You go over there, you fight, we'll let you out if you live. 1. 2, I think we just send horseflies. Fuck them. We train horseflies They're the meanest goddamn things on the planet. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's horsefly season, bro. I can't even enjoy a nice cigar on the back patio. This is why I'm thinking about dipping into retirement and putting screening in the back patio, putting the automatic screens in. I can't even enjoy it. I can't even sit out there. I'm fighting horseflies and wasps and mosquitoes. And then the other night on our video, because like you can't get into our house without being on camera. You know, like there's no window or door that's not lit and on camera. So good luck. And then you're going to get shot. I digress. But like the other night, we get a notification. We look at it. There's a goddamn coyote walking around on our front porch. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Not a coyote. I'm sorry. A bobcat. Just walking around. Just eating June bugs off the ground. Just yum, 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 yum. Like he owns the joint. And I'm thinking, if I'm outside, sitting on the back patio, minding my own goddamn business, smoking a cigar, maybe enjoying some NBA playoff action or some NHL playoff action, just not doing shit. And next thing I know, I'm getting mauled by a goddamn bobcat. No, thank you. I think I need to screen in the patio. This is fucking crazy. No, thank you. Jared said, Earl ain't worth it. I do all my other maintenance, but draw the line at changing oil. And see, that's like the easiest one, just depending on where the filter is. All the other shit is the hard stuff. The fucking oil is the easiest, bro. Unscrew the nut, drain, take out the filter, drain, put it in the nut, put a little, you gotta lube the filter, spit on it, put some oil on it, screw the filter back in, fill her up. That's the fucking easiest piece of maintenance you could do on the car. The problem is where they put it all. That's the problem. Yeah, Mark, we're going to talk about that hockey game. Oh my God. I realized last night Edmonton has quickly become my favorite team. Even despite what happened last night, I just enjoy watching Edmonton play hockey. I think that's my team. I think it's my team. I think I look forward to watching Edmonton. Maybe Connor McDavid has something to do with it. Draisaitl, the whole thing. I don't know. There's no other team I want to watch play, really. And I'm sure that's a little bit of front running, but I guess that's how you just get your favorite teams. But man, that Edmonton Vegas series, and then last year, with them making it all the way to the finals and playing Florida, but that run up to the finals, their whole playoffs last year was just amazing. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's the team I like. You don't get to, sometimes it just kind of happens that way. So I can work on a car at night, but I don't go past 12. I can finish it in the morning. Yeah, I wasn't getting up and doing it. I was like, man, I'm finishing this shit. Because also I had pulled the cars out of the garage and had pushed the mower in. And so I was like, nah, I got to pull. I don't leave our cars out of the garage at night. After my gun got stolen out of my truck long time ago, I was like, nope, not doing that no more. No more. So cars go in the garage now. And my gun goes in a safe in the car when I'm not in it. So made those two adjustments for sure. Jared Taylor said, I like this exact scenario, except I'm watching someone else work on their car. Jared said, buy a mini split AC system for the patio and install it. I'll come start it up for you. So, you know what's funny is I have a mini split AC. So we have a Texas basement. When we had the house built, we were gonna put a media room in, and it was gonna be upstairs. We haven't finished it yet, but it's ready for. It's wired for an AC mini split system up there. But yeah, if I were to put in I wanted to kind of. We saw Nora said this. She goes, "There's a house for sale in the neighborhood, and the garage is climate controlled." I was like, "Oh fuck, that would be so dope." God, that would be so dope. I would love that. Put a little AC unit in the garage. Oh. Mark, if you're hot, they're hot. Let them inside. No thanks, Mr. Bobcat. Walt said, I touch every nut and bolt on the race car, but the daily driver can go to Jiffy Lube. And I'm with Total Dallas on this. Stop being lazy, Walt. We'll change your Earl. No, I missed it, Total Dallas. When I got done with the lawnmower, I was like, fuck it. I think I stopped watching. Oh gosh. What was the, hold on. What was the, I gotta go look and see when I actually stopped watching the hockey game. It was, oh God, it ended 6-3. Yeah, that's not what I stopped watching. I think it was, jeez, I guess I'm going to have to go and put this shit on Fubo and finish watching. Man, what a third period. I tell you what, we can just jump to it. They had talked about the Dallas Stars' inability to do anything on the power play coming into this series, into this conference finals game. I think they had like one power play goal against Winnipeg. Was that right? Let me see something here. Team stats. I know they were not good on the power play versus Winnipeg. I think that was the narrative. Let me see something here. Team stats. No, they had two there. Okay. Maybe it was their power play against Edmonton last year. I don't know what it was. I know they were talking about their inability. Yeah, no, see, okay. 0 power play goals on the road. Okay. I know they talked about Dallas's inability to score on power play goals, I guess against Edmonton or whatever. They were talking about it on the broadcast. It didn't show. It did not show at all. Oh, Mark said they've been bad against power play all year. Maybe I could see. Let's see here. Stats, NHL, team stats, skate leaders, goaltending leaders, save percentage, power play percent. Dallas was second. Is this playoffs? Oh yeah, postseason. Regular season. Oh, that's interesting. Dallas was 17th in the regular season of power play goals, power play percentage. And I'm assuming that means converting when you get a power play or man advantage and scoring a goal. They had 55. which was 10th best in the NHL. But they only converted 22% of the time, which was good for 17th in the NHL. So out of 32. So, I mean, they were middle of the pack. But postseason, now this number has jumped obviously because of last night, and they've played a shit ton of games, but they're converting on almost 35% now. Yo, what? That's crazy. Excuse me. That's crazy. They have 15 power play goals in the postseason, converting on 35%. How many did they get last night? That was a big win. Huge win. They had 3 power play goals last night. 3 power play goals last night. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You could tell though that and Mark said Edmonton is all offense, no defense. Yeah, they very much feel that way. I think that here's the thing. And again, now I'm not a hockey expert by any stretch of the imagination. I don't want to pretend like I am. But from what I watched, from what I saw, one of the things Edmonton can't do is silly mistakes. Like a lot of the times that they found themselves in a man disadvantage or putting Dallas in a penalty situation was stupid stuff. A couple of high stick penalties that they got was just dumb. I mean, there was no reason to do it. It was, I don't know. It's almost like when you watch, and I'm still learning the game, but there are times when you watch, they had a Stars run riot in third period to win. Oh, so they had an empty net goal. Oh, that's why there was a fight. They had an empty netter. Oh, yeah. That'll cause a fight. Oh, that just means, oh my God, if there was a fight at the end of game 1 in the conference finals of a hockey game, good Lord, if you don't watch the rest of this Edmonton Oilers Dallas Stars conference finals, you're a fucking moron. I'm telling you now, folks. I just pulled it up. Hold on. We got to watch this together, kids. Let me go to my Fubo. Yes, trust me. Trust me on this. If they're fighting at the end of game 1 of a conference finals game in hockey, you do not want to miss the rest of this series. It's going to be fucking bananas. Trust me on this. Oh, I didn't know they fought. I didn't finish watching it. Where did I leave off? I stopped watching. Let's see here. Uh-oh, what is this? Maybe I did miss it. Hold on. Okay, hit play. But yeah, trust me on this. Now's a great time to watch hockey. Watch this game. Watch this series. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be bananas. That's a minute 28 left. Oh, they're just running out. Let's see. Final 21 seconds left. Okay. All right, we're going to watch this together. Let's see. Chrome resize. Reset. Change. Oh, come on, bitch. All right, here's the last 21 seconds of this Dallas Stars Edmonton Oilers game. Ooh wee. Oh wee. Here we go. Here it is.
Back wins in game ones in these playoffs after they had dropped 8 straight playoff game ones before they were victorious against Winnipeg in Manitoba in the first game of round 2.
This is going to be so
Final
good.
5 seconds.
There you go.
Of a remarkable
There it goes.
now, a skirmish at center ice.
Oh, boy.
And
Oh,
several
this game is
skirmishes
over.
breaking out.
Uh-oh.
Bischel and Perry.
Look, and you're supposed to let go when they hit the ice like that. Oh, there goes another one.
Corey Perry, who just turned 40.
Oh!
Pretty good match going here as well. I think that's Oscar Bach and Troy Stetcher wrapped up right at center
Love
ice
it.
as well. Scott Cherry's trying to pull apart by himself Bischel and Perry on the boards.
Love it. Yes! Give me more.
I think they'll probably, the clock's at 0. Sometimes they add a second or 2 back, but I think this is probably it.
Like, get out of here. Scram, beat it,
Better to
kids.
just let it go with the outcome.
Oh,
longer in doubt.
yes. Oh, yes.
Disheartening loss for Connor McDavid and the Oilers. They had everything going their way, it seemed, through 2 periods.
I'm here
but
for
Dallas
it.
took advantage of that power play to start.
I'm here for it. Here for it. I'm here for it. You've got to finish watching this series. They're pissed. Yeah, I'm here for it. You don't get that kind of shit. You don't get that kind of shit in the NBA. Speaking of, let's talk about that game last night. Oh boy, oh boy. How fun was that game? Huh? Yo. So first we get a big ass blowout in the Western Conference Finals, which kind of thought would happen. Kind of predicted that. A lot of you in the chat were big on Minnesota, and it ain't over. It's one game, but I'm telling you, this Thunder team is too good. I don't give a fuck who comes out of the East. I really don't think anybody's beating the Thunder. I said Thunder in 5. I'm sticking with my Thunder in 5. I think Minnesota will get 1 at home, but that's probably it. But last night, oh, we got a treat last night. Not only did we get a close game, we got overtime. We got all kinds of theatrics. We got a hell of a comeback. Now, we didn't get a fight. We didn't get a fight to end the game because it's basketball, which, again, I think every sport should take a page out of hockey and just let them hoes go at it. Just let them brawl. Let them go. But, man, what a game. What a comeback by the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton, I think, is still pissed that he was voted by his peers as the most overrated player in the NBA. He's got something to prove, and he's proven it. Again and again and again. How many times in these playoffs has Tyrese Halliburton come up clutch for the Pacers? Did it again last night, end of regulation. He said he got bumped. He got the ball tipped on the last play of the game. But if you missed it, he goes to drive in. Pacers down by 2. He drives. Tyrese Halliburton has the ball. Some like 7 seconds left. He goes to drive. Ball gets tipped. I think it was Mikal Bridges that tips it. Instead of going up, Tyrese Halliburton darts back to the 3-point line. Mind you, they're down by 2. He could have just continued to the basket, it looked like. But instead, he darts back to the 3-point line and puts up a 3-point shot. The ball hits the rim, the back of the iron, bounces straight up in the air in what felt like took 20 seconds. When it went in the air, everybody was just like, it just took forever. It really did. It felt like it took forever. Like, what is happening? You know how in a movie, when you see the shot, that's what it was. It was like a movie. It was like something out of a movie. It felt like a scene from a movie. The ball hits the back of the iron, goes straight up in the air, drops through the twine. Tyrese Halliburton immediately does the Reggie Miller choke sign. Points to Reggie, and then does the choke sign. Pacers win. 3-point shot. Pacers win. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Toe was on the line. Pacers don't win. After further review, it's a 2-point shot, not a 3-point shot. Kevin Durant did it. And then we go to overtime. At which point, Pacers do the damn thing. Now, Jalen Brunson's having to play in overtime with 5 fouls, so wisely, the Pacers go at him as much as they can. Can't afford to foul out, which, again, takes away some of his mojo, some of his ability. But Jalen Brunson had 43. Karl Anthony Towns had 35, and it still wasn't enough. Still wasn't enough. Those two combined for 78, and they still can't beat the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton had 31. Aaron Naismith had 30. And then just a cast of characters, a bunch of role players. Siakam was 17. Nembhard had 15. Miles Turner had 14. Like a lot of role players, but a lot of good contributions from everybody. And it's not like it was, it was close. I mean, it was a 3-point game. It obviously went to overtime, win by 3 in overtime. It was a tight game, but that's what happens when the visiting team in a conference finals wins on the road. It's not going to probably be a blowout. It's going to be close when the teams are this close and this good. These teams were close in the regular season. Pacers 150, the Knicks 151. This is a 3 seed versus a 4 seed. These teams are very close, very, very similar in many ways. Not all the ways, but many ways. So, yeah, this is not what you, this isn't, in my opinion, this isn't OKC in Minnesota. That's not close. Those two teams are not even close. OKC is on a different level than Minnesota. Minnesota's good. This is that. I mean, second year in a row, they made it to a conference finals. Take nothing away from them. They're good. They ain't OKC good. You can't say that they're similar or that they're belong in the same category. You can say that Indiana and the Knicks belong together. They belong in the same category, and they do. None of these 3 teams, though, Indiana, New York, or Minnesota, belong in the Thunder category. None of them. In fact, I think the only team that might have belonged in that category, I would have said Cleveland, but we found out maybe they were fool's gold, maybe, or just some bad luck. But Boston, That's about it. Boston, about the only team that belonged in OKC's stratosphere. They're just that good, that deep. Oh, yeah, I'll find the clip. Let me see. Tyrese Halliburton choke clip. Let me see if I can find the clip. Oh, what does this say? New York newspaper had a field day riffing on Tyrese Halliburton's choke gesture. New York, Tyrese Halliburton on using Reggie Miller's choke celly. That was the one thing is a lot of people didn't realize. I didn't realize is that Reggie Miller is and has been a huge mentor for Tyrese Halliburton. And he took it in stride, and I have the video. We'll watch that too.
It's a 14-point lead for the Knicks.
We'll watch that too. Hold on.
It's a
Oh, perfect.
It's a
Oh, yes. Ah, yes. I see you know your judo well. Okay, we're going to put this.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese, those last 6 minutes get your.
Hush. Hush. Hush your mouth. We're going to watch this one first. One at a time there, pal. Oops. Not that. Stop it, you silly bird. Trying to get this on screen here. Oh,
14-point lead for the Knicks, 119-105.
Stop it. I want to say something while I'm fixing this. I do want to give props to Reggie Miller. I thought, and maybe I'm wrong, you guys chime in if you feel differently. Do we feel like Reggie Miller did a good job of not showing any kind of bias in his coverage or his call? I felt like he did a pretty good job of being objective. Would y'all agree? I thought so. Oh. Okay. Got it. Here we go. This is the clip itself. This is the play. Yeah. Here we go.
It's a 14-point lead for the Knicks, 119-105.
So that's
and a missed
one
free
miss.
throw right there.
So see, that's a big miss. That's a huge miss.
We've seen Halliburton be special in these moments. We talked about that, right?
Yep.
Brunson, Halliburton, one possession game. We want to see magic. What better place here than in Broadway?
That's a huge miss. Because you make that, and that makes this other shot big.
2-point game. Indiana with it.
7 seconds left.
Halliburton.
Right there. That was the bump. Now, that was the bump. You notice that he stripped the ball right
Halliburton.
there.
He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And
Oh, my God. That was crazy. There's the choke. Yo. Are you kidding me? Like, that is... That's some Reggie Miller type shit right there. That has Reggie Miller written all over it, man. All over it. And what's crazy is if we go back and we look at the shot, let's think about this for a second here. Here's the run again. Oh, here, let me let's go back and look at the shot for a second. Let's analyze this. So the ball gets knocked away. Okay.
Take it.
He's got a couple of guys open. Oh. So he had who's that down there? Who did he have open there? Who did he have open? Who is that? I don't know their numbers. Let me see. Let me get a box score up here. Close that. Let me see. Scores last night. He had Naismith open down in the low block right there. Yeah, so he had him open. But now, if we think about the shot here for a second,
He'll back pedal a three for the.
think about where he is and where that shot hits. If his toe's not on the line, it's probably a dead ass switch. If you think about it, if he's back just a little, if he's back just a little, it's probably a dead ass three. That's what's even crazier. Because just that little bit.
He'll backpedal a three for the win.
Boom. Amazing, bro. And he's like, choke. And honestly, Knicks kind of choked last night. Let's be real. The Knicks kind of choked last night. They kind of choked. There's the replay right
I think
there.
that's a two.
That is a two. You're
Yeah.
right.
I think that's
Toes
going to
on
be
the
a
line,
two.
clearly.
That only
Play it
ties the
overtime.
game. That ties the game.
Clearly.
We're going to be going to overtime.
We sure are.
And he
look-
tried to.
Oh man, right there, he tips the ball. Now see, there's Naismith down 23, but he can't really see him because his back's
your
to the.
choke.
But if he feeds him right there with a nice little crispy bounce pass, he probably has enough time to put up the shot. 1.6 seconds.
Sign.
But nope. And then he's got Miles Turner off to the right, but Miles Turner was 1 for 4 on the night from 3-point range, and for the season, Miles Turner was shooting 40% from 3 for the season. That's interesting. What does Tyrese Halliburton shoot from 3 for the season? Tyrese Halliburton is a 38% 3-point shooter for the season, 39 on his career. Okay. But if we go back here, you can clearly see Miles Turner. Watch at the top.
2-point game.
Watch at the top.
Indiana with
Such
it.
a beautiful play. But watch, let's see.
Halliburton.
There's Miles Turner right there. Miles Turner's wide fucking open for a 3-point
Take it.
shot. Right there. I mean, he was wide open.
Backpedal a three for the
Miles
win.
Turner was like,
And
"Ah!" Did you see Miles Turner's reaction? He was like, oh my God, yes! Probably like everybody else on the team. Let's watch the bench when it first bounces in the air. Watch Miles Turner first. Watch him, because like he's open. He's so open right here. He's like, throw me the damn ball, man.
Take it.
Watch when he first shoots it. Turner's got his hands up.
backpedal a three
Watch on the bounce.
for the win.
Boom. Okay, so the ball goes up. Now watch Miles Turner, bottom left down here. He's like, oh, bitch. Yes! Now I want to see the bench's reaction. Let's see the bench's reaction. Let's see.
He'll take it.
No,
He'll
let's see. Watch the
backpedal a
bench.
three
Oh,
for
my
the
God.
win.
So cool. So fucking cool, man. I wonder how. I haven't even watched like the Knicks reaction
He'll take
when he
it.
first shoots
He'll
it.
backpedal a three for the win.
So let's see. Oh, they're all like, they're just disgusted. Hands on the hips, just absolutely fucking disgusted. So yeah, so that's the call. Now this was an interview that they did with him afterwards. Great interview. Loved this interview.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese, those last 6 minutes get your heart pumping a little bit.
Basketball's fun. You know, winning is fun, and you know, I'm so proud of the resilience of this group. We've shown it all year. We've had to win in so many different, random, unique ways, and today we just kept going, kept fighting, and man, that's fun.
I know it's not your goal, but you keep entertaining us. We got to go back to end of regulation. Was there any thought in your mind of taking a 2? And was there hesitation, or were you always going to come back out?
I was going for the 2, and then Mikal hit the ball, and I didn't know how much time was left, so I just tried to gather myself and knock the shot down. I thought it was a 3.
That's his best.
I tried to hit the celly, and it didn't work, but we finished it in overtime, so, man, I'm so excited.
And you had to do the choke sign, too, right?
Yeah. Everybody's been wanting me to do it. I was going to hold it for the right time. That felt appropriate, and then, you know, it went to overtime. So we're going to have to save it for later.
With all the incredible advice that Reggie Miller has given you in your personal relationship with him, was go for the kill, always go for the 3 and the win one of them?
Nah. Just go win the game.
Well, Neesmith was incredible, too. I mean, it took a full effort from everybody.
Yeah.
But just to see the different levels, especially in a game where it felt like New York had control of this whole game. What was it like to see in the toughest moments everybody rise?
Yeah, we played a lot of games where it felt like the other team had control. It ain't over till it's over, till it hits 0. That's a hell of a win, you know, but I really do think there's a lot for us to improve on. You know, I don't know what the final rebound number was. Felt like they dominated us there. That's an area where we wanted to be great. We weren't good today, but we just figured out a way to win, man. I'm just so proud of this group.
Thanks, Tyrese. We'll see you on Friday.
Appreciate it.
Man, I loved his reaction to that. And it's one of those things, man, where you see an interview like that. I kind of, you know, I became a little bit more of a Tyrese Halliburton fan after that kind of interview. He took it in stride, little egg on his face for premature celebration. But I dug it. And I think it was dope that he was ready to go. He had one in the chamber. And he's a guy that he's got a chip on his shoulder, man. He's got something to prove. And, you know, I'm here for it, man. Good for you. Whatever it takes to motivate you, bro. Whatever it takes. Eric Resendez said Pacers have to win this series now. Don't disagree. I do not disagree. Pacers versus Oklahoma should be a good series. The way they play. Yeah. Although, I don't know, man. If I had to... Look, the Knicks are not out of it yet. That is the one thing about this Knicks team. This was not a blowout. That's what you have to understand. If Jalen Brunson's not in foul trouble, I think this game might end a little bit differently. You got to remember how much... They were up by, 17 at one point? I think the foul trouble by Jalen Brunson, it affected the game a bit. It changes the dynamic a little bit. One, it changes how aggressive you can be on offense. It changes what you can do defensively. It allows the Pacers to be a little bit more aggressive against you. You're not taking him out, not in the Eastern Conference Finals. So it does change the dynamic a little bit. So it's not always going to be where the Knicks and Jalen Brunson are playing in foul trouble. So the series is far from over. But what the Pacers did do was do their job, which is you gotta go and win one of 2 of the first 2 games on the road. And they did that. They absolutely did that. Now, what's scary is, obviously, and this sounds crazy, but game 2 becomes a must-win for New York. You cannot let the Pacers win Friday night. I know that it's happened in the past. We've watched where, we've watched the Astros do this. I think it was the Nationals World Series where the home team lost every game or some weird shit like that. Trust me, this is not what you want. So Knicks definitely have to take care of business. I will say, above all else, this is karma. This is 1,000% karma for those trash ass fucking Knicks fans that threw trash on that Pacers fan. Ha ha, bitches. That's what you fucking get. I hope it stung so bad. I hope it hurt you deep in your soul. I hope you're crushed. I hope you cried a little. I hope you slept in a fetal position, you dumb bitches. Not all Knicks fans. Just you dirty, dumb pieces of shit that threw garbage on that man. I hope this hurt you so bad. I do. I hope that this made you so mad. I hope you couldn't sleep. I hope you kicked your dog and then they called animal control on you, took your dog away, and put you in jail. I hope this changed your whole life. I hope it wrecked it. I hope your wife left you, took the kids, and then you get evicted. I hope everything bad happens to you after this game. I hope this was the catalyst for your life to just spiral out of control, because that's karma. And that's what you dumb bitches get. Ha. So great. That's one of the first things I thought about. I'm not going to lie. That's one of the first things I thought about when they not just forced overtime, but when they won. Man, I just thought about that Pacers fan in New York getting trash thrown on him. I thought, good. Good for him. And good for them fucking fans. Fuck them hoes. Trash ass fan base. Oh, Dubs, that's a good ass idea, bro. That's a good ass idea. I know I did see that Sir Charles and somebody else. Thanks, Jared. I'm gonna look this link up real quick. I saw that Sir Charles and somebody else was petitioning Adam Silver to allow Tyrese Halliburton's dad back on NBA courts, to allow him to be there for game 3 and 4. Said he's learned his lesson. Said he would never do it again. Nah, bro. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. No. You fucked up, man. You know, there's consequences and repercussions. And you fucked up. You sending a clear message, you know? You can't change the narrative because his son's doing good. You don't get to do that. Bro went on the court, got in Giannis's face, got in a player's face talking about, yeah, that's what we fucking do. That's what bro, you cannot do that. We can't, look, like I just got through saying, man, I'm a bigger Tyrese Halliburton fan now than I have ever been. Not just because he's balling, but because of that post-game interview, I was like, yo, I cut for this dude, man. He is fun. He's, like Jared said, he seems like a genuine dude, no fluff, but he seems real, like, grounded. He seems like he's, like, self-aware. But then let's not forget either, when that shit went down with his dad, it wasn't one of those, hey, family first. Blood's thicker than water. I don't give a fuck if he came on the court. That's my pops. I got his back. If he did it, he did it. I don't care. Fuck Giannis and fuck the NBA. That's pops. If he did it, I got his. He didn't do that. He was like, yeah, my dad was wrong. He shouldn't have done that. What he did was wrong, and we can't have that. We'll never do that again. Like he came out and chastised his dad, said it was wrong, said he can't be doing that, held him accountable, like did almost like the opposite of what I thought he was going to do, or what I think a lot of people may have done. Because a lot of people are going to stick up for their family. Rightfully so. Tyrese didn't do that. That spoke volumes about his character. Spoke volumes about the kind of man that he is. I'm saying, bro, this postseason is making me a huge Tyrese Halliburton fan for the way he's carried himself on the court. Clutch AF, bro. And off the court. So I'm in, man. I'm on the Tyrese Halliburton bandwagon, showing up on the Pat McAfee show, flying dude out for game 4, him at a +1. Are you shitting me? How can you not like this dude, man? I'm in. Sign me up for the Tyrese Halliburton fan club. I'm on the bandwagon, bro. Somebody bring me a jersey. I'm in. I ain't buying that bitch. I don't buy jerseys. I'm a grown-ass man. Tony said Tomlin is getting jealous, but I'm just giving you all the reasons why. This is Tyrese Halliburton's time to shine, and he's given us all a reason to like him. And all of that said, nah, son. Pops should not get to come back. You don't get to come back. You fucked up. You fucked up. If a fan did that, would you let that fan come back? If a fan came on the court and got in Tyrese Halliburton's face and said, fuck you, bro, that's what we do. We're the New York Knicks. That's how we roll, baby. Fuck you. That's how we roll, baby. I'm Jalen Brunson's fan club president, and that's what we do, man. Fuck you, Tyrese. Fuck you. The NBA would be like, yo, that fan is banned for life. And I don't give a shit how good the Knicks did or do, made it to the finals. And if that was like if that Knicks fan was like their super fan and had been to every game since the Garden opened, and, I don't give a fuck what his backstory was. They're not letting him back. And I don't give a shit that this is the dad of a player. Fair is fair. And if they wouldn't let that fan back, they shouldn't let that fan back. And just because that fan happens to be the dad of a player makes no difference. He's still a fan and not a player. Not personnel, not an employee. He's a damn fan. And he walked on the court entitled as fuck because his son is a player. That's kind of almost makes it worse. It kind of almost makes it more egregious. Well, my son is a player, so I can come on here and tell Giannis to go fuck himself. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't. And that's the message they need to send. No, you can't. Because as soon as they let him back, now you've opened up Pandora's box. And this is the kind of shit I talk about when people are like, hey, let me come on the show. Let me be on. I'm like, no. And it's not because I don't want you on the show, or I don't want to let this person on camera. But as soon as I allow something like that, I got to do it for everybody. And as soon as the NBA lifts the ban for Tyrese Halliburton's dad, every fan that's been banned for doing something has a beef and has an argument. Hey, man, that dude, you banned that guy. And he basically did. I ran on the court and showed my titties. That's all I did. I didn't even get in the player's face. I just streaked across the court with my dick out. That's it. I didn't even touch nobody. I didn't yell no disrespectful shit. I just ran across the court with my dick out. That was a harmless act. It was 2 seconds. I was gone. You couldn't even see it. It was cold and it looked like I had 2 belly buttons. I shouldn't be banned for life. I should be let back. You let him back. Why won't you let me back? You're an opening up Pandora's box, man. Yeah, Nate said also, he says we, not I in his interviews. That's that team mentality, man. Yeah, Jared said, yeah, Dad's got to own it. Watch the game from home, Pops. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, Perry, Pops got to hold that L, huh? Yeah. MLB is hoping for Indy OKC in the finals. No, they're not. Oh, MLB is. Oh, yeah. I was thinking NBA. I was about to say, no, the fuck they're not. Actually, MLB is hoping for Indiana, Minnesota in the finals. Not even OKC. Shit. OKC is who you the NBA wants OKC, New York City. That's the finals they want. Knicks Thunder. They don't want Pacers T-Wolves. If the malice at the palace never happened, I could see them giving him another chance. But he probably won't get one. If they did, I wouldn't let him know. Wouldn't let him nowhere near the court. He had to stay in a suite. Yeah, that too. But nah, you don't get no second chances. Not for that, bro. That's too dangerous, too risky, and too much. I agree with Dre. Go Pacers. Knicks fans suck. 1000%. Spike Lee pretty much does it all the time. Yeah and no. Spike Lee does it from the sidelines, though. He does it in his chair. He talks shit like a fan. Right? Like, he talks shit. He'll stand up, but he stays in his zone and he talks shit. But he doesn't walk onto the court and get in a player's face and do it. And I assure you, if he did, somebody would say something. I promise. So, big difference there. All right, let's see what Jared sent me real fast. That is hilarious. Oh, Jared, this is a great link. All right. Love it. I love it. Well done, Jared. Well done.
I love it.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's crazy is my favorite part. I'm going to mute it here. My favorite part is that he's doing the ear cover thing like he's a goddamn 5-year-old, first of all. When it's not that loud, but as soon as the crowd screams is when he lets go of it. Like, that's when you'd want to have your ears covered, Larry. When the crowd starts screaming, not like he's, whoa, what the fuck? Hilarious. Way too funny. Oh my goodness gracious. So great. So great. Too much fun, man. Too much fun. Well, that's a great link, Jared. Well done, sir. Well done, Jared Taylor. Jared Taylor. I'll be back for you, Jared. Let's see here. How's my print coming? I gotta make sure that some bitch is printing okay and not broketed. Bitch, you slow. Oh, it is working. Yo! What be this? Perry! Sir! Thank you for the 19 bits, Perry. Much appreciated, sir. Here, y'all want to see the bitch? What the fuck? See. Let me see here. Let me see here. I say, boss. I say, boy. My dad used to love Foghorn Leghorn. Now that I look back on it, I was like, I'm pretty sure Foghorn Leghorn was racist. You listen to his accent and stuff. 1000% a racist, right? No? Yeah. Tonight, game 2, Thunder T-Wolves. Thunder up, obviously 1-0. OKC favored by 7.5. Interesting. I like the Thunder still. I don't think I don't see any reason to switch it. Like I said, I think that I think T-Wolves get one at home, but I'm sticking with Thunder in 5. I don't remember what I said. Oh, stop it. I don't remember what I picked as far as Knicks Pacers. I like the Pacers, though, which is why I bet the Pacers. If you'll recall, on this fine program a couple days ago, we hopped on Bovada and money-lined the Pacers. Why? Because Daddy's a goddamn genius, kids. That's why. Now, too bad we don't have a lot of money to play with. But so far, so good. I didn't like the value of money line in the T-Wolves. Even though the number was better, just don't feel like they had what it takes to make that a winning proposition. The Pacers, on the other hand, they're only plus 135, but that's positive. That's a win. That's a win. You're making money on there. You bet a hundo, you win 135. I'll take that. No, we didn't. We didn't bet a hundo. We bet 10. So we're gonna win 1350. But that's better than nothing. Here we go. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot, bitch. What is you doing? You rascal. Listen, man, you better stop fucking around over here. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. What is this? Okay. Okay. How do I log into this bitch? Oh, right there. What the fuck was I going to do? I had something on the agenda. Oh. No, I don't want to do no Astros. Let's do some headlines. Let's do some headlines, and then I want to get to that. Okay, what the fuck exactly is this? You see that last one down there? But let's do our headlines first, and then we'll get to that. Come on. All right, here's your sports headlines for the day. Now, we usually kick off the show with the headlines, but man, we had to jump into it. We got right into hockey playoffs first. I dig it. And then we got into NBA playoffs. I dig it. And now we get down to the nitty gritty. Now we're into our headlines. By the way, here is, if you wanted to see it, here's what your boy is printing. I'm making this, I don't know, kitty litter scoop thing. We're going to see how it works. Who knows? Who knows if it's going to be good or not? That's where I'm at in my life. Printing kitty litter scoops. All right. Here's your sports headlines for the day. College football has approved. Nose itches. Still say OKC in 6. They got some experience on that team in Randall and Gobert. Okay. I dig it. I ain't mad at you. I'm just trying to, Hardtop said, I'm just trying to take money from a Denver supporting Mr. Bell. Thunder up. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Where'd it go? Where the frick did the headlines go? There it goes. CFP approves new seeding. NFL, the 12-team college football playoff will move to a straight seeding model this fall, rewarding the selection committee's top 4 teams with the top 4 seeds and a first-round bye, the CFP announced Thursday. The 10 FBF commissioners and Notre Dame athletic director Pete Bivacqua, who constituted the CFP's management committee, reached the unanimous agreement necessary to make the change during a call Thursday afternoon. First of all, I just want to say something. I think it's chicken shit that Notre Dame gets a seat at the table along with commissioners of an entire conference. Why is this? How in the fuck did Notre Dame, a single solitary school, one school, how have they managed to hold an entire NCAA hostage, so to speak, and remain independent, being independent, and yet they get a seat at the table to represent themselves when they vote as an independent? Meanwhile, every other school has to rely on a conference commissioner to make decisions that's best for the conference. But Notre Dame gets to show up and do what it wants and make decisions that's best for them. What the fuck is that about exactly? How did that happen? Because, I'm sorry, Notre Dame is great and all that, but there are other schools that have way bigger sway than Notre Dame in college football. If anyone should get to show up and vote and have their own say, it's Ohio State, it's Alabama, it's fucking Texas. Notre Dame might be on that list, but what the fuck, man? Join a goddamn conference like everybody else or go sit the fuck down. I'm sick of this shit. Well, we're independent. Well, no one gives a fuck. They got to stop letting them do this shit. Notre Dame, BYU, I'm sick of this shit. You want to be, all high and mighty with your religious affiliations? Great. I respect it. But this shit's got no place in football. Keep that shit separate. This is about football. This is about X's and O's, not crosses and the blood of Jesus. I don't give a fuck about this independent shit. This is maddening. You got 10 commissioners and somebody representing Notre Dame. It's fucking stupid. All right. I blacked out for a second. I'm back. What'd I miss? All right. We have a responsibility to serve our constituents well. Notre Dame's not serving a constituent. They're serving themselves, a bunch of masturbatory pricks. We all have a responsibility to serve our constituents while also being mindful as to what's best for college football and Notre Dame. Fuck, I'm sick of this. Today's decision was done in the best interest of the sport. It may not always benefit the ACC, but it was the right decision, and that's a responsibility I take very seriously. This past season, the 4 highest-ranked conference champions earned the top 4 seeds, regardless of where they were ranked. Now, independent Notre Dame is eligible to earn a first-round bye if the Irish are ranked in the top 4. All 4 teams that earned a first-round bye in the inaugural 12-team CFP lost their first game. The 5 highest-ranked conference champions will still be guaranteed spots in the 12-team field. After evaluating the first year of the 12-team playoff, the CFP Management Committee felt it was the best interest of the game to make this adjustment. Rich Clark, executive director of the College Football Playoff, said in a statement, "This change will continue to allow guaranteed access to the playoff by rewarding teams for winning their conference championship, but will also allow us to construct a postseason bracket that recognizes the best performance on the field during the regular season." The group agreed to maintain the $8 million financial commitment to the 4 highest-ranked conference champions, $4 million for reaching the playoff and a $4 million for reaching the quarterfinals. That was the commission's way of, at least for this year, holding to the commitment that they have made financially to those teams. Those conference champs in particular that could have paid those amounts under the former system that we used last year. It's all about the money, folks. All about the money. Last year, Mountain West Conference champ Boise and Big 12 Arizona State earned top 4 seeds and first-round byes as two of the 4 highest-ranked conference champs. Broncos are ranked 9 and seeded number 3. Arizona State was ranked 12, and they earned the 4th seed in the final bye. Had a straight seeding model been in place last year, number 1 Oregon, number 2 Georgia, number 3 Texas, and number 4 Penn State would have been the top 4 seeds. And that would have made the most sense. CFP's management committee had been contemplating changing the seeding for this fall for months while there was overwhelming support in the room to move to a straight seeding format. Some commissioners were hoping to tie the discussion into the bigger consideration of format for 2026 and beyond. No decisions were made on the CFP's future format. There's still a lot of discussion. The commissioners are really putting everything on the table so that everybody knows where each other is coming from. But there's still a discussion. Fuck. Greedy pricks. Just a bunch of greedy pricks, and fuck Notre Dame. Get in a goddamn conference. Sick of your shit. And you too, BYU. Go fuck yourself. I get Army and Navy being independent if that's what they are. Aren't they independents? Who are all the independents? So I can just tell them all to go fuck themselves independently at the same time. I'm so sick of this shit. We're special. No, the fuck you're not. Let's see. Team standings, stats, futures, odds. Here we go. Standings. All conferences. FBS independents. Oh, BYU's not an independent. I don't know why I thought they were. Here's your independents. I'm going to need all 3 of these schools to individually and collectively go fuck themselves. Notre Dame. How about you fighting the Irish? Go fuck yourself. The Yukon Huskies. You've never mattered in football. You don't matter in football. But you know what really would matter? If you'd go fuck yourself. And the Massachusetts Minutemen. Let's all take a minute for Massachusetts to go fuck itself. Join a conference, you mamby-pamby bitches. Why do you need to be independent, Massachusetts? What are you independent of? Winning? You 2-10 rascals? You're 2-10. Join a conference, for fuck's sake. What are you scared of? Jesus Christ. We want to be independent. Okay, Destiny's Child. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of this shit. There's 2 FCS independents, Merrimack Warriors and Sacred Heart Pioneers. In case you were wondering. There's 3 Division II independent schools. Why? I don't fucking know. The Northeastern State Riverhawks. Fucking love me some Riverhawks. Sounds like some high school out of Stranger Things. The Lincoln, California Oaklanders. What? And the Shorter Hawks. What? It's a school for the vertically challenged. It is a school for little people. It's a football team. It's a Division II football team made up of nothing but little people. They're coached by the dude from Game of Thrones. What is it? Peter Dinklage? Is that his name? He's their coach. Yep. And it's the Shorter Hawks. I'm not making this up. This is their fucking name. They're the Shorter Hawks, people. Fuck, don't at me, hoes. I'm not making shit up. I'll show you. These motherfuckers are called the short, not the southeastern Riverdale Shorter Hawks, not the East Side Oakland Shorter Hawks. What up, Spoon? They're just called the Shorter Hawks. I don't even know where the fuck they're from, what they do. I don't know I don't know shit. They're just called the Shorter Hawks. No, not similar to the Seahawks. That's one word. This is 2 different words. There's the word shorter and then the word hawks. So their mascot is a hawk. And Shorter would be the school. They're the Shorter Hawks. The fuck? I'm telling you, this is a school for little people, man. They got those little helmets, those little miniature helmets. It's what they wear. It's true. When you go to a game, it's that magnetic football thing. When you go to the stadium, you sit down and somebody flips a switch and they just go. That's the whole game when you watch a Shorter Hawks game. What the fuck is a Shorter Hawks school? I need to know now. I need to know. I gotta know. Let's check out their. I might just be a. What the fuck? How far back does this school go? 2003. Let's see what the Shorter Hawks did. Oh, nope. Let's see. Do they go back to 2010? Sure. They played 2 games in 2010. What the fuck? They played 2 games a year. Oh, what the shit is this? They played 3 games in 2007. So they started playing in 2007. They played 3 fucking games? 2008. They must have pissed somebody off because starting in 2009, they lost a game somewhere. In 2009, they got deducted a game. Their season got shorter. Yeah! Dun, dun. Go fuck yourself, chat. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm so confused. I need to know, like, when did they start playing a full goddamn schedule? Oh! Holy shit! 2013, let's see, 2010 they rolled 2 deep. 2011 they didn't play at all. 2012, baby. 2012. They weren't fucking around. 2012 they came out like gangbusters on you bitches. Damn, 2012 they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they went 6 and 5. They played 11 games and went 6 and 5. Man, who'd they lose to? And then 2013, they fucking, whoo, boy, took a bunch of L's. Hey, bounce back year. Man, this is the shorter fucking Hawks, bro. What is we doing? Last year they had 2 games get canceled. How? They don't even make them up. They're just like, no one gives a fuck. They just canceled the games. They don't even make them up. That's what happens when you play for the fighting the Hawks of shorter. That's it. The Hawks of shorter. Oh, let's get tickets to a game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go, Skedge. Let's get tickets as low as $42. Jesus, what? Home game. What the fuck, man? I got Spoon's over here. It's North Georgia area. Spoon, if you look this up, where is it located? Spoon's done some investigating. Our resident cop is on the case, people. Our resident cop is on the case. How do you guys, did you not know that Spoon would be the man? Huh? How did you not know? Spoon is on it, people. You need answers to questions? Spoon, our resident police officer, has got it. Let them hoes know, Spoon. Y'all don't want none of this. Spoon's got you. Tell them about a Spoon. The Shorter Hawks. They're from North Georgia, bitches. Rome, Georgia, to be exact. Oh, what the fuck, man? Fucking Spoon, boy. Told I said, dude, I spit my water out when you brought up the helmets. Sounds like a fake high school. Yeah, right? It sounds like a trade school or some shit. Why not just call them the Pigeons? Perry said, what the fuck is a river hawk? It's a goddamn hawk that hangs out down by the river. I don't know, bro. What the fuck do I look like? A birder? I don't know. Did I make up that word one day? I was like a birderary or some shit, then it ended up being true. I was like, that's an actual word? I just made that up. They were like, nope, that's a word. I was like, Jesus, that's crazy. That's a real word. Okay. That's one of the headlines. Focus, people. We got a lot of headlines to get to. Oh, shit. There we go. The Nuggets have made David Adelman their head coach. They removed the interim tag. Hey, hell of a job by him. He stepped into a damn near impossible situation. I mean, when you think about it, all he had was a team already in the playoffs with the best player on the planet that was on cruise control, that was sick of their head coach already, that was just looking for a change, that really would have played for anybody else. Man, what an impossible situation to step into. So good for him. Way to make the most of a damn near impossible situation. He says tongue in cheek. I mean, like, most people are like, oh man, I can't believe how difficult that was. The fuck are you talking about? Like, they ran Mike Malone out of town. He lost the locker room. They didn't want to play for him no more. Adelman knew the system. He knew the players. He knew the people in the building. He had been there. He was being groomed. That's a poor choice of words. It wasn't an impossible situation. He was next. He was the obvious choice. He was going to be next. And they were sick of Mike Malone's shit. So they said, hey, get the fuck out. It's different if you say, hey, we're firing our coach and we're bringing in some rando that doesn't know the players, doesn't know the coaches, doesn't know the system. He's cleaning house on the coaching staff and implementing an entire new offense, an entire new defensive mindset and scheme and system that doesn't fit the players that we have. Like, none of that happened in Denver. It was this guy that everybody hates is out and this guy that everybody likes is in. Now go get him, boys. That was it. And I'm not saying he didn't do a good job, because he did. But what it was nobody wanted to play for Malone anymore. It was almost like anyone but. And that's what they did. So let's not act like David Adelman came in and was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I'll figure it out. Like, what the... Granted, it was a weird time to do it. But, and they also say, they have a weird thing in this article. It says the Nuggets governor. That's a weird title to have. They call him the governor. Hello, governor. It's weird. Short ribs at the concession stands. That's funny. The shorter hawks. Ask me anything about anything. Is a river hawk a fish or a bird? It's a bird. It's a bird, bro. A river hawk is a bird that hangs out by a river. Just like a sea hawk is a hawk that hangs out by a sea. Come on, Perry. This ain't that difficult, man. Let me run through the list of aqua body hawks. Okay? Since this isn't Ask Me Anything About Anything, and I'm the smartest person that I know, I happen to know all the aqua body hawks that exist. Okay? Is there a fish hawk? Yes. But that's another Ask Me Anything About Anything for another time. Well, Dave just did it. So, okay, one at a time. This is all of the aqua body hawks that exist. There's a sea hawk. There's a river hawk. There's the lake hawk. Okay. There's a stream hawk, a pond hawk. A lot of people don't know this, but there's also a bathtub hawk. But you got to be careful about those, because that's just a canary that's gotten loose. But there's a term in the South, they call them bathtub hawks. I digress. So you've got, let's see, what am I missing? Stream hawk, pond hawk, river hawk, sea hawk. You got a lake hawk. You've got swimming pool hawk. Now you're just making up shit, Nate. Stop making up things. A swimming pool is not a body of water on the earth, man. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. A hot tub hawk. I can't even be serious with you guys. Damn it, Spoon, that's hilarious. I'm trying to be serious here. Shut up. No, not a goddamn puddle hawk. I'm talking about... Jesus Christ. I've got them all. Ocean, sea, lake, river, pond. I nailed it. Next fucking question. I nailed it. You're welcome. Okay? You're welcome. Careful, Barry. What? Oh, Black Hawk. Yes. See? I know. I'm not. I got it. I got it, bro. You can't get me. I mean, you probably could, but still. Can't get me. That's the Tuahawk. That's funny. So, now you know all of the various aqua body hawks that exist, Perry. Okay? I just named them all for you. They call all owners of teams governors now. Is that true? Man. That's wild, Amos. If that's true, bro, that has a very oh, what's the word I'm looking for? That gives me a very 1800s vibe, if you know what I'm saying. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's a weird fucking title. Weird. All right, PP Dubs hasn't asked me anything about anything. Is a river hawk equivalent to a chicken head? No. It's not even close. Yes, Spoon, I just didn't want to say it out loud. I was trying to imply it, but you're just going to say it. Okay. You're welcome, Perry. Perry said, thanks. That was extremely insightful, Truman. You truly are the smartest person you know. Well, I've always said that. I'm glad you finally understand. All right, PP Dubs, ask me anything about anything. Is a river hawk equivalent to a chicken head? No. No, because here's why. So a chicken head, a.k.a. a bopper, they go from like car to car in a parking lot, okay? A river hawk goes from river to river. So while they may be like adjacent, right? Not the same thing. So like a river hawk still might be a hoe. Not the same thing. They're more like a prairie bopper than a parking lot bopper, if that makes sense. So they might go like, you know, river to river, stream to stream, but definitely not like a chicken head bopping from car to car in a parking lot and shit like that. So not the same. No. Excuse me. Is a cocaine hawk one that hangs out? Oh my God. Total Dallas always got to just, he'll do a couple of good ones and then he'll just ruin all of the goodwill that he's built up. Oh, Players didn't like feeling like they were property or something like that. That's why they changed their title from owner to governor. Man, governor has a Spoon said it. I didn't want to say it, but governor has a very plantation type feel to it as well. It really does. Hello, governor. Like, man, I don't know. I get what they're saying, but that's a weird. Both of those are weird titles. Parents said, "Wow, I feel my brain getting bigger with this new info." Well, you're welcome, and you're welcome. B. Hannon said, "Ask me anything about anything." Did you ever get into chopped and screwed music, and who is your favorite Houston rapper? Chopped and Screwed was not my most. No, I never got into it. It wasn't my era of Houston hip hop. It was, it was obviously part of the culture that, me being a native Houstonian and loving hip hop and stuff like that. I respect chopped and screwed music, but that wasn't the era. You got to remember, I graduated in 92. So it wasn't what I came up with, so to speak. In fact, like a lot of the music I listened to, and I was around when the Ghetto Boys dropped. I was around when UGK dropped. It's so funny because when Kenise and I were driving to Oklahoma, I forget how young he is. He was like, "Man, put a playlist together." So I'm throwing shit on, man. I've got like Brand Nubian and shit. I was got old UGK, and I forget. Like I was like, "Oh, I'll throw some Houston shit on here, man." I got old Ghetto Boys, old UGK. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm throwing on some bangers and shit." I'm like, "Man, I forgot he don't know nothing about any of this. Like none of this." Shit came out in 94. The motherfucker was like 2 years old, 3 years old when this shit was dropping. I'm like, bro, these are classics. Because the golden era of hip hop ended in 96. Yeah, it was 86 to 94. Or no, 84 to 90. No. Golden era was 84 to 96? 86 to 94? Somewhere in there. When was the golden era of hip hop? I want to say 96. Yeah, late 80s to early 90s. So it just depends. 86 to 94. Golden era is described by Mickey Hess as 86 to 94. But it depends on who you talk to. Some people will say 84 to 96. Some people will say 84 to 94, 86 to 96, 86 to 97. Carl Stoffers of the New York Daily News described the golden era spanning 86 to 97. Brad Callis of Medium.com writes the golden age is bookended by genres coming through the late 80s. So it really just depends who you talk to, but it's mid to late 80s to mid 90s. Could be 86 to 96. It just really depends, but that was kind of what everyone considers that golden era. And that's what I grew up on. That's what I loved. And you got to remember, it was like conscious rap. I was around when NWA dropped, the Ghetto Boys dropped, Public Enemy, all of that shit. Like, so many different, classics. But that's what I grew up, and my real love, I loved the Ghetto Boys, but I really loved East Coast hip hop. That's what I loved more than anything. Ice Cube was my favorite rapper. Favorite overall rapper. But I will, to this day, say, I think Rakim, he'll never be considered the greatest rapper of all time. But I think that Eric B. and Rakim, and specifically Rakim, had more of an impact on hip hop than anybody else besides maybe the Sugar Hill Gang. Period. Once Eric B. and Rakim dropped, it changed the hip hop, in my opinion. It changed the way hip hop sounded. As far as Houston rappers go, my favorite Houston rapper, I think the easy answer is the Ghetto Boys, but I won't give you that because that is the easy answer. And I won't say UGK, even though that is probably the number 2 answer, because a lot of people go, well, they're not Houston, they're from Port Arthur, even though they get classified and claimed as H-Town. And if they're not, then why the fuck do I see Bun B on every Houston Texans thing? So my favorite Houston rapper, go do your homework, ESG. No, I'm sorry. Not ESG. What am I thinking? Not ESG. Oh my God. What is ESG? It's not ESG. 10B3. Yeah. 10B3. 10B3 is no, I'm sorry. What? Sitting. Fuck. I'm doing. It's OG Style. 10B3 was I was thinking of the song 10B3. OG Style. OG Style was 2 dudes. It was a group. It was OG Style, not ESG. ESG was, I don't know why. My brain's a mess. OG Style is, I've played their music for you before on this show. But OG Style was a group that came out like 89 and 90-ish in Houston. Didn't get a ton of love. You've heard their music before. I've played it on this show. And that's why I was thinking about the 10B3. But OG Style, man, I don't know. It was a big fat dude and a skinny dude. And I don't know. I just dug what they did, man. Really liked it. So that answers you. That is my favorite Houston group or rapper, OG Style. In fact, let me see if I still have it on here. You want to know what OG Style was? Here we go. This is the beginning of 10B3. So that's the song 10B3. 10B3 coming at ya. This is the beginning of the song 10B3. This is the interlude or prelude to 10B3.
Get your ass in that cell, boy.
Sitting in the Harris County jail, spending all my little time.
OG Style.
Not driving fancy cars, I'm just staying at bars and about to lose my mind. So I get up to take a shower. Funky toes are everywhere. Saw a trustee eating more than me, and I thought it wasn't fair. And it hurts right here. Stuck in here for a year. I miss my girl, and I miss my free world. I really miss my free world. I'm so all alone. I don't know when I'm going home.
This is 10B3 right here. Sitting in the county and the breakout. It's coming. I think. Maybe not.
With a gun.
Oh, there we go.
Sitting in the county and I stake out. Looking at the window thinking should I break out. Honey Bun steps on the set. They call him Honey Bun, but he's kinda hard bet. And Vince is a madman. Crazy motherfucker with a gun in his right hand. The new house steps in from the new
So that's a little tiny bit of OG style. But that's not OG Style's best song either. Tiny Hugo said, nah, I'll pass. What? To me, was Scarface, but longevity, LeBron of Houston rap. Who's still this day has hits as Slim Thug. Yeah, that's all fine and good. Matters where your studio is. That's why I'm 8-ball to MJG. Okay. Kind of surprised SBM didn't get shanked. Yeah, no shit, right? So, Titan Hugo, you said you'll pass on that? Okay. Hold up a minute, player. Let me see. I ain't done with you just yet, player. I'm not done with you just yet.
Sitting in the county and I stake out.
Let me get on the phone. Yeah. Let me find my OG styles. Let's see. Zero is huge. Yeah, see, that's all. Like, I'm not saying I don't like these rappers. You guys asked B-Head and asked my opinion on my favorite group. This is what I grew up on. Why are you going to tell me that it's wrong? How are you going to tell me that that it's not, this is mine, not yours? How is this wrong? How is it not? This is who I like. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Let's see. Playlist. Ooh, close. What is this? No? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know I made that. Oh, that's the music. Nope, I don't need that. I'll be damned. Let me see if I can find OG style. Let me see if I can find the song that I think best represents OG style. Go to YouTube here. And then we're going to, we're almost done. Let's see. No, I don't want that. Go away. OG style. So that was just 10B3. That was just one of the songs. Let's see. The style OG. Get out of here. OG style. Houston rapper. Shitting in the county and a breakout. Oh, there we go. Here it is. This the one.
I'm the original leak in a
what? That ain't it. Oh, that's the full album. That's why. There we go. Catch 'em slipping is 4. Let me see. Bitch, come here. Oh, why is this playing again?
Get your ass in that cell, boy.
I was like, where does that come from? Okay. OG style. There we go.
Hey, yo, boss.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, man, we've been waiting on this break
This is
for a
OG
long
style.
time.
Long time,
But yo, why don't we take it on that other level? And this time we'll go nationwide.
Yo, but what about
The doubters.
Yo, man, I know
Like
we got
Titan
some
Hugo.
doubts, but why don't you rock some funky drums and let me drop some cool lyrics and we'll just get paid. Know what I'm saying?
I know. This is back when people would wear their hat real high on their head.
I know how to play 'em. Yeah, I know how to catch 'em slipping. I know how to play 'em. Yeah, I know how to catch 'em slipping. Why don't I just sit back, let 'em make the dump track, act like it's a hype track. Play scared and don't bite back. Let 'em play big shot, thinking that he's real hot. time, I'll be scheming on a big plot. Baiting the man till the kid gets sent strong.
He's the Houston rapper.
But yo, he's dead wrong. I ain't going out like a sucker. No
wait, Jack.
Time to get
So,
busy.
this is OG style.
First you get into this while I empty this content. A smooth rhymes is built for this. Then I get wild. I get real wild. Profile like a child. Then I freestyle. Then I'ma activate while I captivate.
I'll sit there and listen to the whole damn thing. So that's OG style. That was Catch 'Em Slippin'. That was the one that kind of put him on the map, not just in Houston, but nationally as well. So that was his big hit along with Free World that I already played. Sitting in the Harris County Jail. So, yeah. But that's why, I mean, for me, though, it was the Ghetto Boys. Hands down. But I wasn't going to do that because that's the easy way out. Oh, old school 808 synth for the beat. No, that wasn't the 808. That beat is actually, let's see. If you go to Who Sampled, by the way, if you're into music, Who Sampled is the best website in the world. It is. I love Who Sampled. Look, I'm going to show you this website. This is so fucking dope. Especially as like a guy who produced music and got into making music and learning hip hop and like immersing myself in it and then learning about making beats using samples. When I found this resource later in life, oh my God, this changed everything. Because then you're like, well, because when I first started listening to music like hip hop, I was like, man, where did they come up with all this creative stuff? And then my stepdad came in, God rest his soul, and was like, oh, that's blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, that's not. That's Public Enemy or that's Ice Cube. He goes, no, it's not. That's George Clinton and P-Funk. I was like, no, that's Ice Cube. He was like, no, it's not. And then he would bring me the real album. He would bring it to me and play it. And I'd be like, what the fuck? He'd be like, they sampled it. I'd be like, what? I didn't even know that existed or that was a thing. And so my mind was, and he would bring me these songs and play them for me. And that's when I learned what sampling was. So this Who Sampled is fucking dope website. So you can go to any song. Like, for example, let's pick a song. Oh, that's dope. Joe Pro said I did a lot of shit with a Rebirth 808 emulator on a PC. Oh, yeah, I had one of those. So dope. Nate said, later, Barry, let's try to start the show before 2:30 tomorrow. Okay. No, not okay, because tomorrow's Friday and there's no show on Friday. But we'll do that on Monday, pimp. I promise. I was also an East Coast fan, Barry. I love Jurassic 5, Gangstar, Dilated Peoples, Ugly Duckling. Oh, Dilated Peoples. Yes. Gangstar, Brand Nubian. But see, I was big into Afrocentric, conscious rap too. So I was big into like King's Son, Poor Righteous Teachers, shit like that. Like YZ and the ESD Posse, shit like that. I was huge into that stuff. No show Monday. What's Monday? Is that Memorial Day? If Monday's Memorial Day, then yeah, definitely no show. Yeah, Monday's Memorial Day, so no show. So I'll see y'all Tuesday. Yep, see y'all Tuesday. For sure. But real quick, let me just show you this website. So this is Who Sampled. So let's pick a song. What hip-hop song do you think? Oh, that's a dope-ass beat. It's probably a Dre song. Dr. Dre song. Thanks, Flip. Oh, gosh. What song do we want to find all the samples from? I mean, let's pick a song. Oh, let's just do that one. Let's just do I Know How to Play Them. I know how to play them. Oh, yeah, we got to do the private hour too, Titan, you know. Let's see. I know how to play them. OG style. Maybe not here. Shoot. Hey, there we go. OG style group. Oh, allow ads. Yeah, I'll allow ads. That's fine. Pause on this site. Come on, shit. Pause. Free World. Playing it cool. That's all they got on here? This is how it should be done. Catch 'Em Slipping. There we go. Oh, that's what it was. Soulful Strut. So here, so you can see if you go down to the song, right? Catch 'Em Slipping. I'll click on it. This will show you all the samples that were used on the song. So this is Catch 'em Slippin' by OG Styles. That was the one I just played. You'll click it here, and that takes you to the Amazon song. We don't need that. But this is the YouTube.
Hey, yo, boss.
Yo, what's up?
Yo,
Right.
man, we've been waiting on this break for a long time. I know how to play 'em.
So here's that bridge that I was,
Shot for this, then I get wild. I get real wild. Profile like a child, but I freestyle. Then I'ma activate while I captivate.
Oh yeah, James Brown. James Brown, that one beat is one of the most sampled drum solos ever. So, Soulful Strut, Synthetic Substitution, Gotta Be Funky. These are all the samples in the song, and God Made Me Funky. So here's Soulful Strut, and what it does is it tells you where they each appear in the song. So if we click on Soulful Strut, you can see in Catch 'em Slippin', it says the sample appears at 106. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Ugh. So yeah, you see right here, it says sample appears at 106. So you can jump to it.
So get into this while I empty this content.
That's that
A
bridge
smooth
I was
rhymes
talking
is
about.
built for this. Then I get
So then you come over here to the song, it'll have the song for you. So this is Soulful Strut, and you can jump right to it. And then we go back.
So get into this while I empty this content. A smooth rhymes is built for this.
Right? So that's what it does. It shows you literally every single one. Now what you can do from there is go to Soulful Strut. I'll open it in a new tab, and you can see every song that's ever sampled Soulful Strut. Two Live Crew's Coolin', Beastie Boys, Some Dumb Cop, Josh Stone, and you can sort by all kinds of different shit. So they did the hook here and the riff. You could do, let's see. Yeah, so it'll show you everybody that's used it. So now the beat, let's go back here. Synthetic Substitution. This is the drums. By the way, over here, you can see that was multiple elements. The drums, that's the Synthetic Substitution. Gotta Be Funky was multiple elements, and then God Made Me Funky was the drums. So Synthetic Substitution appears at 1. So we'll do the jump.
Hey, yo, boss.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, man.
Right? And then we'll jump over here. This is the sample. There you go. So then we can go, and this one, I promise you, has been sampled so many times. And then we'll go back, and then we'll check out the other drum, God Made Me Funky. Click on that. We'll see where this was sampled.
Hey, yo, boss.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, man,
All
we've
right.
been waiting on.
And then we'll check out where this hits, the Headhunters. That's such a dope beat. I've heard a bunch of people use that. And then the last one was multiple elements from Gotta Be Funky, from Monk Higgins and the Specialties. And this is probably that keyboard riff, I'm guessing. Let's see.
We got some doubters, but why don't you
Yeah,
rock
that's
some
that.
funky drums and let me drop some cool. We got some doubters, but why don't you rock? We got some doubters.
Right here, you'll hear it. Yep, right there. You'll hear it. You can barely hear it, but listen.
We got some doubters, but why don't you rock some funky drums and let me drop some.
So there you go. That's all the elements. Yeah, Monk Higgins was no punk. Yep. So that's all the elements of a song, of this song that were sampled. So you want to look up Dre Day? I've heard of this site, but never checked it out. I may not sleep until November. Thanks, Barry. I'm telling you, Walt, as a music producer, as a guy that produced hip hop that made beats and starting in high school in like 1989, and learning about sampling and learning how to make music. Once I found this about, I don't know, 10 years ago, bro. But yeah, if we go to Dre Day, let's go look up Dre Day, and then we're going to call it. Let's see, Dre Day. Fuck with Dre Day. Let's see. Dre Day. I don't know why. There we go. Fuck with Dre Day. All right, so all the samples used in Dre Day. Look at that. That's how many samples he had to get cleared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different samples. Here's the bass. The bass was Not Just Knee Deep by Funkadelic. Here's where it starts. Oh, video is age restricted. Well, you'll recognize it.
Never listen up, beat. Yeah. Boy, was it neat. Yeah.
Right? So.
Never listen up, beat. Yeah. Boy, what?
So a lot of times what Dre will do is he won't use the sample, he'll play it. But he'll use a different instrument to play the same notes. And that's the beauty of what Dre will do. Atomic Dog, everybody knows. I mean, again, it won't let me play it. Sample restricted. But this one's pretty easy. Ain't No Future in Your Frontin'. Everybody's heard that. That's MC Breed. The Human Tornado. Rudy Ray Moore. That's so great. So great. Let's see. A lot of Rudy Ray Moore. Check yourself. Yeah, this is not a good one. Oh, I'll tell you a good one. Here we go. Let's see. California Love. Yeah, this is a good one to look up. California Love. There you go. Used Woman to Woman by Joe Cocker. So here's where it starts. Right? Here's Joe Cocker. People don't realize it. A lot of people are just like, Dre's amazing. He comes up with all these beats. No, the fuck he don't. Here's Dance Floor, Zap and Roger. Or Zap. This is where it starts. Here's this. And the last one, West Coast Pop Lock. Here we go. West Coast. And here we go.
California knows how to party. California knows how to party.
That came out in 82. So there you go. Pretty dope, right? Have fun with that. Whosampled.com. Let me get the link. Hold on. But y'all gonna be busy as fuck with this. Have fun with it. Especially if you're a music head like Walt, like Joe Pro. Whosampled.com. Enjoy, cats and kitties. Enjoy. Okay. That's a show, boys and girls. We're going to do a private hour. We're going to have a little fun in the private hour. Yes, indeed. Let's get it. Hey, man, fun week, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'll see you Tuesday. It's still pretty amazing to combine all those different beats into one song. One day I need to play a couple of songs that I made for y'all. If I can find them. I'll find some of my old shit that I've made for y'all and play it. Maybe I'll do that in a private hour. Maybe we'll go find some old beats Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll find some old beats if y'all want to do that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'll find some old beats for you for the private hour. I'll dig up some old beats that Boom Boom made. Maybe we'll do that. That'll be a fun little trip down memory lane since we're talking music now. Thunder up, Heartthrob Rob. Hey, man. Love you guys. Yeah, Dre, I'm glad you enjoyed that, man. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Enjoy your long weekend. Enjoy all the basketball. Bro, watch some hockey, would you, goddammit? Watch some hockey. That Oilers Star Series is about to get litty. Oh, a fight as the game ends? Come on, man. Can't beat that. Go watch that series, bro. It's going to be fantastic. If you're not a hockey fan, that'll convert you. That's going to convert you. I promise. Hey, much love, Walt. All right, I'll see the rest of you. If you're a Patreon member, we got a private hour coming up for you. I'm going to do that to carry us home through the end of the week. For the rest of you that either can't join us or don't want to or are not members of Patreon, I'll see you on Tuesday. All right? All right. Do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. And love each other. Oh. Shit was on. Bye, everybody. Oil them. Oilers or whatever they say up there. Hey. I don't know. What is the Oilers cry? I don't know. Go Edmonton. Edmonton. I don't know. Let's get private, Rob. Pretty good show. All right. See you shortly, everybody. Well, not everybody. Somebody's. Grease the pole. Bye, you guys. Eddie's making a YouTube video.